Good morning. My name is Joe Barnett, and I'm a senior here at Jesuit, and I'm honored to have been asked to speak here in front of y'all today. What is your favorite meal? This commonly asked question is answered with billions of different answers, but one part that many of these answers have in common is my mom's blank. For me, it's my mom's crawfish pie. Anyone can make it, well, at least try to. But there's something special about my own mom's crawfish pie that makes it out of this world. And for everyone whose favorite dish is one that their mother makes, they would say the same. Now, what makes this so special is kind of unknown. However, I believe that there may be some truth behind love being the secret ingredient. You see, I'm only 17 years old. I don't have kids, and I will never truly be able to understand the bond between a mother and her child. Our mothers made us and carried us for 9 months. And while parents have a love for their children that anyone who isn't a parent simply won't understand, mothers specifically have a love for their child that anyone who isn't a mother won't understand. Now, I've been lucky enough to have a sister who was born with Down syndrome. Danielle has the sweetest soul and the most caring personality, but she gets this from our mother. My mom always tells me that Danielle is my number one cheerleader, but that's only because my mom is my number one supporter. Sophomore year, I was in a wrestling match against Holy Cross, and I attempted a throw that ended up leaving me unconscious for almost a minute. And now I don't remember much, but I do vividly remember my mother standing right there, holding my hand and say, "Joe, if you can hear me, please grip my hand as tight as you can." And although I couldn't really figure out what was going on around me, I couldn't see anything, I remember gripping that hand as tight as I could, just to let her know I was okay. In the weeks following, I had to go to many psychiatrist appointments, and I had to go to a weekly concussion test to view my progress. And it was taking longer than I anticipated. I started feeling down, started losing hope. I was worried about my grades, and I was not sure that everything was going to be okay. And I remember vividly after one of our psychiatrist appointments, it just kind of all hit me. And I was bawling my eyes out in the car, going to school late, and my mom was right there for me. She told me everything was going to be okay and that I was going to persevere, and she was right. I ended up getting back to football on time, and I ended up finishing that semester with a 4.0 GPA. She always encouraged me to never give up and to always strive to be the best version of myself in the classroom and on the field. And although I thankfully won't have to see my mom running on the field to fight a referee for a bad call, I can always know that she will be at any game or function for me. She is my number one supporter, and I would not even be half the man I am now without her. Now, I know many of you guys really only know me as your vice president or as number 96 on the football field, and you're not really used to seeing the softer side of me. But guys, hug and kiss your mamas, because one day, when you're off to college and on your own, you're going to be missing your mom and those famous home-cooked meals that you love so much. And it's going to dawn upon you just how much she cares about you and just how much she does for you. And only then will you understand a fraction of how much your mother loves you. Mom, I love you, and thank you for everything you do for me.